All right, man. We've seen Coach Prime have an opportunity to respond to Coach Saban's uh, comments in a myriad of ways. You know, he said what he said on Twitter a little bit, as T alluded to on the previous segment. You know, he said some things on I Am Athlete at Night or something like that, like a different thing they doing to kind of go with all the other stuff that they do. He also had his response in an article by Scape. I think that's the name of the joint.
Mm-hmm.
So he's responding in a myriad of ways. So wanted to pull my brother's coats on this and want them to give a letter grade. All right. How are you grading Coach Prime's response to Nick Saban, especially given what we saw from Jimbo Fisher? All right, Caesar, I'll start with you.
And I'll be quick with mine, so I can leave this. Give y'all a bulk of the time on this one. I'll give it a B minus, simply because I personally wanted more. Um, I know for a fact Deion Sanders knows where the bodies are buried. Like I said, before, this is a man that was once a highly recruited athlete himself in multiple sports. So he had multiple coaches from multiple programs and multiple sports coming to his doorstep, offering him a little bit of everything. So he knows how that game goes, but he also knows personally how these coaches operate, right? So you want to call him out, because it's basically what Saban did. He called him out. He was talking about the young man Hunter's NIL deal that he doesn't know exists or not. But he was taking a shot at Coach Prime and Jimbo Fisher and this new wave of money that's coming to these players. I give it a B minus simply because I wanted him to go at Nick Saban immediately. I wanted him to go at Nick Saban and say, yeah, you called me, I'm not answering, here's why. Do the whole thing. And I know he did. I know he said, you called me privately, but this is something you talked about publicly, so we need to do that publicly. My only wish to that is that you FaceTime Nick Saban since he called you, call him back, FaceTime him, and say, now let's do this publicly. Let's hop on together. I mean, y'all do everything else together. You do Aflac together and get money together. Why can't we do a reconciliation tour together? if he truly feels like he did something wrong, he wronged Coach Prime, and y'all are respecting each other. What Prime says, he's the magna cum laude of coaching, right? So if you feel that way, if y'all have that type of respect for each other, where you're willing to call him and say, I made a mistake, you're saying he's the best in the business, then get together and air that thing out for everybody to see. That's the part that I wanted to give him. That's the part that would have upped the grade a little bit, just simply because at the end of the day, man, regardless of what Saban says after the fact, he attacked your integrity. He attacked your integrity. And if you feel like you've been doing everything above board, where you say, I don't even carry a watch, but I know what time it is, and I don't make $1 million at Jack State University. If you can say all of that, and that's the truth, then don't let that man get away with that. I don't care who he is. I don't care who Nick Saban is. You're Deion Sanders, and you're leading a program and an institution. Forget that. Put him on blast immediately. So for me, C minus.
C minus? Oh, I thought you
I'm sorry, B minus. I'm sorry, B. B minus.
Dropped him. He dropped him in the.
No, B minus. B minus.
He might have regraded that paper, T.
No. B minus.
Hey, that joke might be. Hey, you've been a professor before. I forgot about that. He's been a professor. He's a tough grade. All right, T. How you grading Coach Prime's response to Nick Saban's comments that Jack State paid $1 million, bro, and Nick Saban read it in the paper. They paid $1 million to get a book.
I don't know. I'd probably give him an A minus. I give Prime A minus, and here's why: because I think it's simply a situation of. I think he's opened his mouth. I think Nick Saban has opened the door up even wider for Prime to get more recruits. And I think it didn't take for him. I don't think it took him having to do a whole lot in this instance in terms of firing back. Other than what he said about, you want to do this, you want to do it publicly, you want to embarrass me publicly, then no, we can't settle this privately. We gotta bring it to where it was first delivered. And I'm good with that. And I think that was all he really needed to say in this matter, because Nick just swayed a lot. I mean, especially when the beauty of it, and I'm boosting the grade up because Travis Hunter put some backing behind it on his tweet. Basically backing his coach up, basically saying, hey man, everything's still the same when I left it and came to Jackson State.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing changed. Ain't nobody got no Mercedes from Nick Saban's lot or nothing like that. You know, like ain't nothing happening.
He ain't gonna let Nick Saban make it with that
Saying,
car like
just
that. I
saying,
like it. I
ain't
like
nothing,
it. I like it.
you know. So Travis ain't riding around from a Saban dealership Mercedes. So, I mean, and I think the thing that I also liked the most, and it comes from the I Am Athlete interview, was basically what Prime said about how basically how am I not qualified? You know, I mean, I played on the highest of levels. I've coached high school ball. I'm a father of 5 kids, active father, involved. I'm coaching right now today, and I've had success at this level. How am I not qualified to get kids like Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
You know, so he did it, and he even told you in the interview that basically I want to keep it PC. I want to be professional about it in my response. So I'm gonna get the right people with me to write this out, you know, place it where it needs to be placed, publicize how it needs to be publicized. And I think that's all he needs to say. And if I'm sure Saban's not gonna do it publicly. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
No, it's not.
But maybe maybe they could have a Florida State Jimbo and Deion roast on Saban or something. You know, something fun or whatever. I mean, just anything else. But I think his response was good enough. It's A- for me, and that's because I just don't give out A+. You just got to really wow me with A+. So personally, A- is about all that Prime was gonna really get.
Oh man.
You know, so I mean that's just where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll give him the A, but you do have your standard.
I have my standard.
All right, man. I'm going C. I'm giving him a C.
Okay.
And the C is for Christian. He went Christian.
You did.
And by his faith, he did what he was supposed to do. Okay? He did what he was supposed to do. He turned the other cheek to an extent. He let us know that he can go ahead and strike him. He know where the bodies are buried.
Yeah.
But he turned the other cheek. And I get it, because I want to give him an F. I want to give him an F. Because I wanted the Jumbo response.
Yeah.
With the Prime feel.
Yeah, okay? Yeah.
But I bumped it to a C because I'm like, he got to do that.
Yeah.
And I hate that he has to do that. I hate, it's like the Jackie Robinson effect. I hate that Jackie had to take that crap.
Yeah.
Because he knew if I respond forcefully, aggressively to the vitriol, the hatred that I'm getting, the way what America does is paint the black man defending himself as the aggressor.
Yeah.
It's the Obama effect. President Obama, I wanted him to go off on Congressman Joe Wilson when that man was giving the State of the Union address. In mid-address, this man just holler out, "You lie!"
Yeah.
To the most powerful person on the planet. No, breaking all kind of decorum, no kind of respect. And President Obama just looked at him and said, "It's not true." Boy, I was so hot. I was so hot. Because nobody else, Donald Trump showed up when it reacted like that.
Yeah.
Everybody that was his opponent, he came at him. Jimbo Fisher,
yeah,
watching his response was like watching a free man.
Yeah.
And you my former employer, but I don't care. I'm coming at you. He came for Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Called him a narcissist. What he basically alleged that he got a God complex almost.
Yeah.
He came for that man so hard, and Prime came at him. You can say the Christian way, as I said.
Yeah.
You can say as T alluded to, the PC way. I saw that I Am Athlete as well. He basically said, I'm a head coach. He had to calm down and stuff like that. But then I think about Jimbo Fisher, head coach too.
Yeah, Jimbo was not in that mode. Jimbo was like, you're not gonna bully me, man.
Yeah, Jimbo Fisher head coach too. So why Coach Prime, you a head coach and you gotta
I think there's some underlying smoke between them two.
But Jimbo Fisher head coach and he ain't got to calm down. Well, it just Prime know. Unfortunately, if he gonna keep pulling Walmart to come in here and drop some money off, and pulling in this group, Affleck to drop some money off, and pulling in all these folks to drop some money off, he can't do and say some of the stuff that these dudes do. And that's jacked up. I hate that. I hate that. That's the way it is. But he knows how the game go.
Yeah.
He's been doing a great job in bringing in resources, bringing on attention by being unproblematic, by being safe. Coach Prime is safe. For all his flamboyance, Coach Prime is very safe. If you pay attention on social media, and the hot topics that bust off, you don't touch that stuff, for real. Or maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen it. Okay. So when it came to this, I know that man was hot.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
380 hot, it's still smoking. The smoke coming off of him. But he was measured. So even though I want to give him an F, and I know some probably think I'm grading him hard by giving him a C, I'm actually doing him a favor. I'm bumping him up to the C. He can pass the course, and we can move on with the C. Okay, that's why I am with it. America, y'all tell us how y'all grading Coach Prime's response. Okay, go back around. I think my brother Tim G. Jacob had him at a minus.
Yeah.
I think my brother Ray Cesar Leo had him at a B minus.
B minus. We're gonna go with B minus on this one.
My brother Ray Cesar Leo got him at a B minus. I got him at a C. So Coach Prime passes all of our classes. Does he pass? Does he get a passing grade from you, America?
I don't know, but if he see this, he gonna come at us. I can promise you that.
Oh well, look, I'm gonna get an A for my response. You don't want to do that because I don't have to worry about those.
Oh man,
put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.